One of the shoes I brought in the built for room was the Pro Leather. And obviously it was a very Chuck-centric kind of display in the middle of the room. And so I brought, to kind of show that like adopted by evolution of those shoes in different contexts, I brought a model called the EV Pro, which is essentially a skate version of the Pro Leather from the late 90s, early 2000s, kind of taken that DNA of that kind of toothy kind of like outsole, cupsole design and kind of beefing it up a little bit, a little fatter tongue, kind of giving it that late 90s kind of skate vibes. And then, along the lines of the All-Star, I brought the All-Star 2000, which, takes the DNA of the Chuck and kind of modernizes it for a basketball shoe. So again, that idea built for and adopted by and the evolution of our icons. And yeah, so those are probably the two I brought the most, and then, because we're in this kind of space around like other communities that have adopted us, specifically around like weightlifting and wrestling and stuff like that, bringing an all-star wrestling shoe from the mid 1970s, but also my personal favorite, the martial arts shoe, the Street Master. So I'll bring that shoe to any event that I can. So, and then, bringing a kind of a shoe that kind of is built for the skate community, but brings the DNA of a running shoe, like the Pro model from 2001. And then I brought the One Star loafer, which took kind of that One Star DNA that was so well loved in the skate community in the early 90s and adding that kind of, formal wear kind of loafer vibe to it. Is, again, kind of taking those two disparate communities and combining it into one shoe.